everyone, my name is Rachel and he's
Anna,
and together we are going to
discuss about relationship, self-growth, self-development, domestic violence, and we will just be talking
say
about
no to toxic relationships.
we'll be talking about our own experience, what we have seen, what we could have done to make it better. We're also gonna be inviting guests, so if you wanna be invited, just
You're welcome
hit
to
us
share your
up.
own
Yeah.
story with us.
We're also gonna be talking show because I feel like some show they are based on true stories. They are based on what people going through, like the polygamists.
Yes, especially that.
Yeah, so we will just dig into that a little, just because I feel like I have seen a lot of those happening. When I was young, when I was growing up, I kind of see like a lot of women going through that, and it's kind of sad to actually see them bringing that up.
Yeah,
But-
especially there are so many women going through what Joyce was going through in that series, and somehow most people think it's just a movie or drama, but a lot of people, like I can say 70% of marriage, that's how it goes. Like a lot of women are really happy outside, but inside it's fire, it's burning.
Yeah.
So most of them are like Joyce.
Yeah, and I hope not most of them are like Joyce. I hope we're doing better out there.
So that's why we're here.
Yeah, but that's why we're here and a little bit of what we do. So, do you want to go first, Dada?
Yeah, I'm a CNA and studying to be a nurse.
Okay. And I am a real estate agent. So, if you're looking to sell or buy a house, hit me
Yeah,
up.
You
Hit
wake
me
up.
up. But yes, guys. So also we will talk about, like we said, self-improvement. I feel like we have been doing a lot of growing by ourselves lately. Since my sister here, she's a mother of three. I'm a new mom, like and it's just hard to keep up with the kids and work and everything. So we really been trying to do our best and see how we can provide
It's
our,
really
for our, yeah,
frustrating.
we can provide for our kids, also like how we can grow our career at the same time. So it's really been hard, but that's why we created this space where we can talk about that stuff. We can share our ideas and what we've been doing lately that been working for us and what is not working for us. And we're gonna be inviting guests who like made it or who are in a path of making it, who can help us just to grow ourselves, just like how everyone else is doing.
You know, a lot of mothers out there, especially young ladies, that some of them are still married and some of them are or not married. They have this thing like they feel like after giving birth or having many kids, it's the end of their dreams and they can do no more what they were dreaming about doing. Or their life is short, so they can't think of anything else except from how to take care of their kids and how their kids could grow, how to raise their babies. So we're here to encourage you ladies, young mom, and every woman out there that is feeling like she can do much for herself or she can do better because she has kids already.
Yeah.
So you can still do anything that you want to do
Exactly.
and still being a good mother to your kids.
To your kids. Amen to that, sister. So let's see. Let's talk a little bit about the polygamy since we both already watched it and finished it. We don't want to spoil it because I think maybe some people still watching it. But did you watch the show? Did you like it?
Oh my goodness, you know, I didn't know that I could finish that series in just one day. You know what happened? I started watching it, and at some point it was so boring and annoying, and I was like, oh, I beg shifts. And then when the second wife came in the picture, I was like, what?
Oh my God.
Let me sit down and
watch?
watch this. You know.
Yeah.
So, that story is really good.
Mm-hmm.
And if you watch it with intentions, you
learn
can
a
get
lot.
you will learn a lot and also correct a lot.
Okay. So through the show, who did you feel sorry for the most?
Jonas.
You felt sorry for Jonas?
Yes.
The Jonas?
Yes.
Why?
Because I just feel like he was also a victim somehow.
Of what?
Everybody be judging him, but he was also a victim because let me say, the second girl, what was her name again? Is it Timmy what?
It's something. Their name is kind of hard.
Yeah, the mother of the twins.
Yeah.
She came into his life.
Yes, but
knowing that he was married.
Yes.
And he was an easy man to get. So
yes.
I feel like Jonas was like a cake that a lot of women were dreaming to have in their hands. So let me say, it's not that I pity him most. Joyce went through a lot because she loved her husband and wanted her family to be a perfect one. And she was, she had that hope, that much hope that one day things will change. Her husband will be the husband that she wants, and her family will be the happiest home that she was dreaming of. You understand? But then Jonas came here. He had power, he had money. That was like a cake.
Yeah, I wouldn't say a cake because a cake we really don't have a choice. We put a cake there and people come and eat. Jonas is a grown-ass man. He had a choice.
He had a choice, but his position and power also trained him.
Yeah, but like a cake,
that's why I call him like a cake because he was every woman's target in his office, from his employees, and other people outside.
Yeah,
even some of their friends around them.
Yeah.
So that's why I called him a cake because it's like everybody wanna get a bite of it.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to be with Jonas to get their own share from his wealth.
Yeah.
It's not that they really loved him, but they loved what he had.
And I feel like at some point he's a grown man, he should know that. But like, I would say who I feel bad for. I would say I feel bad for the kids involved in the whole relationship, the whole motherhood, for the all 4, 3, 5 women that he did it. Why I say that? Because Joyce had a choice. She could have left him. She did not leave. She stayed there.
That's his marriage.
Yeah, but it's marriage, but there's also a choice in the marriage.
We should not forget about tradition and cultures.
There is a choice through all that.
You know, there is a choice, yes, but there is tradition and cultures, and that is what makes most women stuck in their marriage today.
True, but we also have to know as a woman that we have a choice. If you choose to stay, you also get. Yes, but there is people who live and they still love the person.
That goes for better and for worse.
There is a choice. You love them, but you also gotta love yourself. You don't have to go through all that just because you love someone. If you look and like, if you watch the show and see the whole show, where did that love get her? Nowhere, to be honest.
No,
nowhere.
It's
and then all these kids were just going through all that. You traumatize your kid. It wasn't worth it to traumatize your kids, to make your kids go through all this where they really don't know who they are anymore, just because of a man, because you love a man. Like those kids, they did not choose to.
Joyce was doing all that for her kids too. If not for her kids and the love that she had for her husband, she couldn't be there because she wanted a family.
Yeah, but the kids,
family.
They were not happy. That's what I'm saying. I feel like we also kind of manipulate ourselves. I feel like she was manipulating ourselves, thinking that we have a family. If your kids are not happy in that family, is there even a family? Are you even doing that for your kids if they're no longer happy there? Like the sister, I think she is the oldest. The sister was not even talking to the dad anymore.
Yeah.
The respect was not even there anymore. Like, is it worth it fighting for this where there is no happiness
If
anymore?
you remember very well, you'll see that Jonas was a good player. Before Joyce had her first child, she never experienced any of those.
Who never experienced?
Joyce. Everything started when she had her third baby. And that was when the husband needed another 4th baby from her. She was scared because she felt like she's getting a man back, and the thing that pushed a man from her was when she gave birth to the 3rd baby. So she was scared to conceive again because she did not want the man to go.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying.
Which means before the 3rd baby, they were living a happy family.
Or maybe she just did not know he was cheating.
Yeah, it's what I'm saying. He was playing a good game. Because remember, there is the brother's wife in the picture,
Yeah.
who was before even she come into Jonas' life, which means Jonas was the good player there.
Yes, and then that's it's like all these situations. So there is stuff like that, right? But when we think about our kids, because I feel like that's how, I don't want to say African mentality, but that's how we think. We think we're staying for the kid, we're staying for the kid. These kids, all these kids were suffering because their mother decided to be connected to this man. Like their wife, the first wife. Why the first wife did not stand up for her own kid? Because Jonas said, "Don't tell anyone." She did not tell anyone. Jonas was rejecting this girl since the beginning of the show until the end.
That's what I'm saying.
That girl did not choose to be there. You guys brought that girl in that situation. Like the twins. Those twins did not choose to be there. That woman left and left the twin there. Like, you can see this man is out here doing his own thing. Why don't you run with your kids too?
Let us be realistic.
Mm-hmm.
Is that fair? So let us be realistic, all right?
Yeah.
Many home
Yeah.
out here live the same situation as Joyce,
Yeah.
right? And they're there, not even with rich men like Jonas.
At least Jonas was rich.
Jonas was rich,
At least Jonas was rich.
Yes.
Maybe it's a little bit worth fighting for.
Yes, Jonas was rich, but most of them are in their I don't know how to call toxic marriage, and they're still there because of their kids, not because they don't love their kids, but because first of all they're scared to break their family.
Mm-hmm.
And they have that hope. What is killing most marriage and what kills Joyce too, until that Jonas thing gets worse, is because she had so much hope in change.
Yeah.
She was waiting for that day where her husband would change and be a perfect dad to the kids and an amazing husband to her.
Yeah.
So, and that day never come. So most women today are in their marriage because they are scared of moving home, and they have so much hope in their man, believing that with time my husband is going to change into a good husband or into someone that I want. That's why they're trying their best. That's why you saw Joyce went to ask the brother's wife, how do you keep your husband? You have been together for so many years now. I know it's not an easy man. So she was trying to learn something that could help her keep her husband and make her marriage better. Yeah. So
yeah. So I will go back to the point of where you have so much hope and you try not to break family for your kids. I also think sometimes breaking family for your kids, it might be better if the parents just don't get along anymore. And maybe if the kids are small, the kids are young, they don't understand what's going on, maybe yes, you can stay, because the kids really need their dad, their mom together. I feel like it creates a better dynamic for family, having a mom and dad in the same house. But at the same time, it's like when you have a kid that's outgrown, that they can take care of themselves, they can see what's happening, is it even worth it fighting for anymore? These kids, they already see that dad is, I don't know how, he's trash. I don't want to say trash, but like the respect was not even there anymore. Like the dad is gone. He providing, yes, but he's no longer dad. He is just a man in the house.
You know what I understand from not only the polygamist, but what I can give to, what I can share with other people about family and marriage is that if you love your kids, then you should look into your husband or partner's character, because some women too are very violent and irresponsible. It's not always men. Remember that every house have its own challenges. Some of them, the husbands are the ones suffering in the hands of their wives. So if you see that your partner has a bad behavior or they are not responsible, and you don't want your kids to take after them, like their step, to follow those steps, because it's going to destroy your kids' life and future, it's better you just live and end the relationship and build something great for your kids. Because staying in a relationship where the influence that your kids are going to get there is going to ruin them, ruin their whole future or their life, it's better you just leave and move on.
Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly my point. Yes.
Because if you see Jonas, he
Yeah.
died with HIV, but the son slept with the
Yeah.
girl that also had
Exactly.
HIV,
And
and
then-
he's taking the same daddy's steps, you know.
Yeah. And
So-
then Joyce was staying because he was trying to build for the kids. But kids are seeing this stuff. You can see he start getting angry and he start fighting. And
Because they say it's normal.
yeah, and then they see that stuff. So
Mhm.
if you're staying for reasons like that because of the kids, I don't think it's enough reason to stay anymore. Sometimes living is the best decision you can make for your kids. That's what I can say.
Yeah.
So that's why I felt bad for the kid, because honestly they had no choice at all but to stay there. I know the sister left, but that's still your parents. You don't choose your parents. So
Kids are always victim
Yeah.
of every broken home.
that's true.
Every breakup where a kid is involved in, kids are always the victim of every separation between two partners, because they are the kids. They are the one that's training you together. They are in the middle of, like in the center of the two of you. They are there.
Yeah.
It's like a magnet. They are the one pulling you and pulling them. Think about drinking and sleeping with women.
So
You understand?
Yeah, and
So-
so yeah, guys, you guys should watch the show. It's definitely a good show to watch. So things like that.
And you can learn a lot from the
Yeah,
show.
you can definitely learn a lot from it. Like, he saw his dad going drinking and sleeping with women, and that was bothering him, but he chose to do the same thing, except he provided for his family. I feel like,
For me, for real, he was a victim from a broken home and irresponsible parents. He was a victim. He grew up as a victim too, and that made him what he had to become in the future.
yeah, that definitely affects you. Your environment affects you. By the end of the day, it's also your decision to do
And
better.
parents, how we raise our kids and how we do things in front of the kids is how we are preparing them for tomorrow, or we are ruining their life for tomorrow.
True. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Though you say they have choice, but it's ruin them or build them.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely you have a choice. A parent, you should do better, because honestly, growth is started within. So the way you prepare your kids for tomorrow,
That's what you should be,
that's
right?
yeah, that's how they're gonna show up tomorrow, because you prepared them that. But it's not fair to the kids where they really have to fight your trauma to be somebody else because you did not raise them right. So that's not fair to the kids. And yeah, definitely watch the show. It's a real good show. And welcome back for our next episode. And if you have any opinion or something you want to add, feel free to leave in a comment below. And we will also add our Instagram link and everything that you need in the description. Thank you.